Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Talisa Ryder. World leaders, including Australia's Prime Minister, say the killing of Hamas's top leader and mastermind of the October 7 attack is an opportunity to end the Gaza war. Yahya Sinwar has been killed in an Israeli airstrike in southern Gaza. Matthew Miller from the US State Department says it could bring both Israel and Hamas closer to securing a ceasefire and hostage deal.
Over the past few weeks, there have been no negotiations for an end to the war, because Sinwar has refused to negotiate. There's been no path to ending this war because Sinwar has refused to talk about releasing the hostages or coming to a ceasefire. We now see an opportunity with him being removed from the battlefield, being removed from the leadership of Hamas, and we want to seize that opportunity.
Hopes are fading in the search for a missing Australian man after he was swept away by rough seas in Bali while trying to rescue a swimmer. Craig Laidley pulled the tourist from the water after he got into trouble at a beach earlier this week. It's believed the 56-year-old was then carried away by a dangerous current. Authorities say conditions are making it difficult to find him. For the first time ever, more than 10 million Aussies are now in full-time employment. The latest jobless rate remained at 4.1% in September, but the data shows 64,000 new jobs were created. Employment Minister Murray Watt says in the current economic climate, that's a significant achievement.
It's the first time in Australian history that any government has created more than 1 million new jobs in a single parliamentary term.
And a US sheriff is being sued by the man he claimed could have been trying to assassinate Donald Trump. Ben Miller has been released on bail after being found with weapons near a Trump campaign rally. The 49-year-old says the sheriff lied about fake passports and the assassination attempt so he could appear heroic. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, the AFL has dished out heavy suspensions and fines to a dozen GWS players over their end-of-season party scandal. Josh Fay copped the heaviest ban, handed a 4-week suspension, while captain Toby Green, along with other senior players, were fined $5,000. And Australia's hopes of a fourth consecutive title at the Women's T20 World Cup are over. They've been stunned by 8 wickets by South Africa in their semi-final in Dubai. In entertainment news, Liam Payne's former bandmates have issued a touching statement this morning following his death in Argentina. Lewis, Zane, Harry and Niall say they are completely devastated by his passing and are taking time to process it privately. Meantime, an autopsy has revealed the 31-year-old died of multiple injuries caused by his fall from a hotel balcony. King Charles and Queen Camilla's Australian tour kicks off today. The royal couple will arrive in Sydney this evening for the start of their 5-day trip, which includes a visit to Parliament House, the Australian War Memorial and a classic Aussie barbecue in Sydney's West. And the allegations against P. Diddy continue to stack up. According to E! News, a plaintiff is alleging the baby oil found in the rapper's house was laced with GHB, often referred to as the date rape drug. It comes as the music mogul faces charges of sex trafficking, prostitution and racketeering. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast newsroom. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.